everyone, and welcome back. So happy new year. We are officially in 2019. It's going to be a great year, and today I'd like to sit down and talk to you about why I am choosing to live more minimally and why I'm choosing to go into this lifestyle. I think it's very important before you start anything new to figure out your whys, because that will help you stick to the change much longer. And I am also going to write these down and put them in a bunch of different places where I can see them on a daily basis, at least for the first few weeks or months, just so I can have set reminders of why I'm doing this, because otherwise I feel like I might, fall off and make some bad decisions. So I kind of wanted to share my personal reasons of why I'm doing this, and hopefully this will inspire you or encourage you to go ahead and make your list, because it is very helpful. And I kind of had an idea of why I was doing it in the back of my mind, like I had different thoughts, but just writing it down helped me a lot, and it kind of gave me like reasons of why I should stick to it long term and how it will benefit my life in years to come. Okay, so I have written it down, and I'm just going to go ahead and give you my reasons. I actually tried to keep it more simplified than make a long list of reasons, because I think it would be more hassle for me to kind of be reminded of that every day. I just wanted to keep 3 overall generalized reasons of why I'm doing this. And yeah, don't mind the mess around me. I don't know if the camera is picking up on any of it, but I'm doing like my second round of decluttering. It's like a process, people. It's a journey. So let's get started. Okay, my number 1 reason is that I want to sort of remove all the clutter in my life, so I can focus more on health and wellness. And not just physical, right, but also like mental, so mind, body, and I don't want to just remove physical clutter. I also want to remove like a lot of mental clutter, and I feel like in order to get the mental clarity, you need to get rid of the physical stuff first, because a lot of your possessions demand attention, right? So a lot of the things you have either want to be cared for, cleaned, maintained, all your books want to be read or reread, right? So I know like objects don't really speak to you, but like when you have it in your in front of you, like in your vision, it's almost like a reminder that, hey, someday I want to go ahead and pick this book up again, or hey, I should go ahead and clean whatever collection of stuff I have here, or hey, it's taking away mental and physical energy away from you, right? I know that sounded repetitive, but I want to make sure I remove all that so I can have that time and that energy back, so I can focus more on my physical and mental health and wellness, and meditate more, figure out ways to grow as a person, and become more clear-headed and better at handling things that come at me in my life. And yeah, so that's the first one. I want to be more present in lives of the people that I love, and I feel like when I have less things that are like anchoring me down, I'll have more time and energy to be of help to them and also to myself. From my first decluttering, I've also already started seeing a difference, right? I've started seeing that I've freed up all of this space, which has allowed me to like focus more on my health, and maybe the two are not related, maybe it's all in my head, maybe it's placebo, but it's working and I'm liking it. Okay, so that's my first reason. My reason number 2 is because that I want to become a better saver, so I can invest more into my future. And I save right now regularly, like many people do, but I feel like I can do a better job at it, because the things that you are purchasing right now is not only just costing you the money at the moment, but it's also costing you the money that money could be making in the future. Does that make sense? Like I could just take, let's say if I was spending $50 on something, I could just take that $50 and automatically transfer that to my savings or my investment accounts, right? And that $50 is just not mine right now, but also whatever interest I make on it, or whatever returns I make on it, will help me in my future as well. So that's one thing that when it clicked, I was like, okay, I get it. Like, you know, sometimes we think that we're spending money and we're purchasing things and it's only costing us what the money value is at the moment, and it'll make us happy and it'll give us some level of satisfaction that we were able to attain with that money, and that's what we earn for. But you know, in my mind and in my life, I observed that it was becoming like a toxic cycle. You know, I was buying things to make my life easier, to make me happier, because I wasn't as satisfied with my current work or the way my life was going. But I thought that if I just you know, started saving better and putting more in for the future, I can be financially freer rather quicker. And you know, also from that, I will have other trickle-down benefits as far as, you know, becoming better with my health and wellness and such. So, you know, I started this practice where I not only just track my my spending, but anytime I am very tempted, like shopping is a big problem for me, and I know that, and not just like shopping as in for like clothes and shoes and stuff, but like also like products and random crap from Amazon, right? So like every time I feel this urge to buy something or shop for something, what I do is I will take that much money and I will automatically transfer it to my savings. And you know, just regularly doing that is kind of like helping me stay happy about this whole process, right? And it doesn't feel like I'm lacking something, right? Which is what was usually like a problem for me. I would like shop because I felt like I lacked something. I was unhappy, I was bored, whatever it could be, right? I felt trapped at work or something like that. So anyways, it's too much going into detail, but that is that, right? I want to save more, I want to invest more, I can be freer earlier, and just generally want to feel free in the rest of the areas of my life as well. So that's reason number 2. And last reason, number 3, is that I want to live more impactfully. And you know, I always am reading about environmental issues, and I'm always seeing how we're causing damage to the earth, and I always feel like I want to do something about it. I've like donated to you know, fix things and such, but I was like, what am I doing personally? And I feel like living minimally will help me live more impactfully as well, right? I will be buying less things, so sending less things to the landfill, right? Because I'm buying fewer things and things that I really need, I'm going to put a lot more time into it and do a lot more research, and that will give me you know, time and money to spend on, you know, more sustainable products, and also products that will last longer, that I won't be throwing out all the time and causing more damage to the earth and adding to the problem. And you know, I've started seeing this already in my life, you know, from just past few weeks, that you know, anytime I even need to buy like a little tray, I try to make sure it's like made out of like you know, natural materials. Like I try to find, whenever I need things, I try to find things that are made out of, you know, either wood or just things that are not out of man-made material that would be easily broken down, or things that are like very well made quality things that I can hand to somebody else if I no longer need. And yeah, so slowly I'm kind of getting there. I carry around with me you know, reusable wooden cutlery. I carry around a glass straw with me. So like little things like that, I've never really done or paid attention to in the past, but I'm doing now because I have all this time to research and think about and practice it, because I'm not focusing so much on all the crap in my life. So yeah, those are my top 3 reasons. Again, I'm gonna put them on like my, you know, background on my phone, my desktop. I'm gonna have it in front of me when I wake up. I'm gonna have it on my mirror in my bathroom. Just, you know, just a little reminders that kind of, you know, tell you why you're doing what you're doing. to make sure you stay on top of it, okay? So if you are going to try this lifestyle, let me know what your reasons are. I would be happy to know, and it'd be awesome for you to share so others can be inspired as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.